So Stevie J's rumored, alleged baby mama, Miss Jackson, if you're nasty, has some very interesting things to say about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and reality TV in general. I'm gonna need your help with this one because I have mixed feelings about this one. Yes, I do. So she posted some meme, I guess she reposted it, which I posted on my blog. I can't post it here. But at the top, there was a cast photo of 6 people who appeared on the TV show A Different World, which was a show about black and mixed college students, like back in, what was it, the late 80s, early 90s. And the bottom half of the photo was the ladies of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta: Carly Red, Mimi Faust, Erica Dixon, Jocelyn Hernandez, and Rashida Frost, in that order. And what it said was this: at the top of the photo, with the people from A Different World who were in college, it says, "We had TV show about going to college." On the bottom half of the photo, it said, "Kids now have TV shows about going nowhere." Cheddar cheese. I guess being in debt for the rest of your life with a piece of paper that won't even get you to the paper is what all young people should do. You know, it's not like some people might want to go run their own business or pursue other things. You know, everybody should just go to college. It's a universal thing, isn't it? Right? But anyways, let me go ahead and read to you what Miss Jackson, if you're nasty, had to say about it. She said, "Wow, #RP or repost. So true and sad. They only want to show negativity, not anything about positive things going on in society, causing the direct demise of our culture. I did the show to show a positive image to viewers. I hope someone got the good message. This is not directed at anyone on the picture, but highlighting a serious issue in our world today. Rashida and Erica are great examples of women. This was a repost. #FYI, or for your information." Interesting, because she was on the show and now she's essentially shading the show, in my opinion. But let's just review. Let's review what was being said here. She said that they only want to show negativity. Does she mean reality TV in general or VH1, Love and Hip Hop? What is she speaking about specifically? Let me see. Which is true, though. In the media, I'm saying this personally, in the media, they do generally prefer to show negativity. I mean, the news is extremely depressing. It's like you need a damn antidepressant just to view the news in modern day times. Because, you know, they got to sell the juicy headlines. So that's pretty much what reality TV is. It's a bunch of juicy headlines packed into a show. It's a bunch of punchlines. There's some build up and then the big orgasm. People are arguing, builds up, and then everybody starts fighting. It's like you're squirting, you know. It's the release. You know, you build up that momentum for a reason, and it's supposed to be such an incredibly intense feeling that you just can't get enough of it. It's like a drug. It's addicting, you know. But that's not why I watch the shows personally. I don't like the fights and the arguing and all that foolishness, all that negativity. I like the beautiful women on the shows. I like when somebody's doing something talented or positive. Like some of my favorite people on the show, for example, are Rashida, because she's pretty positive. You know, she's pretty freaking awesome. She plays up some of the negativity, you know, so then that way they have some sort of drama. Because could you imagine how Kirk and Rashida are behind the scenes? I bet you they get along as thick as thieves. In reality, despite the fake, I'm calling it fake, infidelity storyline with Kirk in the hot tub with different women and stuff like that, if you really think about it, I bet you Rashida and Kirk, for real, in real life, when the cameras are off, are so close that they can finish each other's sentences. I bet you. You know, one of them hears a song in their head, the other one hears it at the same time. I bet you they're like connected like that, like beyond the physical. And I'm not buying this storyline on the show at all, but I play along, like, you know, because I'm a blogger and, you know, I don't want to ruin the show for anybody, but I'm just going to keep it real with you. I don't really think that Kirk and Rashida have problems like that. And a lot of people could say, well, their storyline is negative too, but it's for entertainment purposes. And it's funny because a lot of people's families are much more negative than the stuff that you see on these shows. I mean, you have crackheads in your family, drug dealers in your family, gangbangers in your family. They're out here having people OD, fucking die, people going into debt because of their drug addictions. You got that one brother who's a gangbanger. He's out there shooting people to death, you know, bragging about it, loving that lifestyle. He loves to sell crack, you know. You have all types of negative people like that in your family. If not your family, then your friends. These are the type of people you hang around, trash, you know. You like to get drunk and get into fistfights at the local bar. You neglect your child for some dick in a second. But yet, you look at the TV and say, ooh, those people are ratchet. No, why don't you find a fucking mirror and say, ooh, I'm ratchet. Ooh, we ratchet. We're ratchet. Us. As a you and your you and your broken circle. Because I'm telling you, a lot of people who negatively critique these shows are just as messy or way more messy than the people that you see in the show. Very negative, dirty, disgusting, downtrodden fuckers. And then they want to sit up there and pretend that the people on TV are just so bad because they're getting paid to talk about how messy they are. You know? And here you are having to find a psychiatrist that you can afford to help you with your messiness. You know, so people are really full of shit. They live a very disgusting lifestyle. They're out there, you know, cheating on their wife, cheating on their husband, but yet you want to sit up there and talk about how bad the people on these TV shows are and how they lack morality. It's like, well, what is your day been like? What have you been up to today? You know, people up to no fucking good, but they have so much to say about these people on TV. You know, you're sitting over there married but pregnant with another man's baby, and you're gonna kill the baby, but yet you're talking shit about the women on the reality TV show. Ooh, that Carly Red is so messy. I can't stand that bitch. Ooh, that Mimi Faust. Ooh, her pussy was dry. Did you see her porno film? Ooh, that Jocelyn Hernandez ain't shit. She can't even talk. It's like, you know, the same chick that's saying that her own child, you know, doesn't even speak correctly. It's just amazing. And I'm not saying that my grammar is the best, but I've seen the same people who have so much to say about the people that are on TV, you know, just not have their shit together, basically, in so many words. Yet they have so much to say about these people on TV, and they're like, oh, these people are the bane of our existence, and they're like the lowest of the low when it comes to people in society. And it's like, well, what are you doing? What does your daily regimen consist of? You know, you have people who have nothing but negativity around and nothing but negative things to say about people. You know, they think nothing but negativity. They consume nothing but negativity. Does it really matter whether or not the negativity that you consume is consumed via the television or in your everyday life? I mean, people live a completely messy lifestyle. They're out there with their spouse fist fighting in public, talking about some, well, at least it's not on reality TV, so it doesn't count. No cameras caught it. It's like, literally, they live a reality TV lifestyle and they don't even realize it. There's a lot of people who are out there that are way worse than these shows. So we're going to talk about what's really going on in society. We had to talk about what's really going on, like when the cameras are off, when the TVs are off, and everything. Is much bigger fish to fry, because how can we sit up here and negatively criticize what goes on the TV when those things are happening in real life every single day, but people want to ignore them? They want to say, oh, you know, who cares about what's going on in the real world? Let's talk shit about the people on reality TV. I'm not saying that's what this lady is saying. I'm not saying, you know, that Miss Jackson, if you're nasty, is saying these things. I'm just saying that that's the way that a lot of people think. That's the way a lot of people feel. It's just really, really crazy. But anyways, you know, I have mixed feelings about it. You know, I think that a lot of the things on the TV are negative. I would like to see a lot more positive things happen on these reality TV shows, but we got to think about it like this. If your life is as bad as what they show on TV or even worse, then how can you negatively criticize what you're viewing? Because you could just as easily be somebody on one of these shows. I mean, how messy are you? I'm just asking. But these are just my thoughts. What I know, I'm just an asshole with a microphone. Shout out to Miss Jackson if you're nasty. Shout out to Stevie J, since he allegedly busted a thunder nut in her butt. That's what they say. I don't know whether or not it's true, Jesus. You know, we got to find out. You know, when that baby pop out, get that DNA test popping. I don't know, Jesus. But anyways, this is all my silly opinion. What's yours? Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more, and follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine.